Ah, good morning, everybody.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
This is Does Football Stand. Welcome along to the channel. Thanks very much for joining us. It is the FA Vase Final between Stoneham and Cockfosters. I never thought I'd be saying that on the stream before. I didn't think I'd be saying the word Cockfosters on the stream before. But here we are. Looking forward to this. It is non-league finals day, and I always enjoy non-league finals day. I always think it's brilliant. It's a brilliant day, especially for teams that are in the teams that are in non-league, of course. Teams that don't get the opportunity normally to experience a match on the Wembley pitch, and it's a big game, especially for both Stoneham and for Cockfosters. As well as obviously Southend United and Wealdon, who play in the FA Trophy later on today, which we will be live for, of course, a bit later on. But the FA Vase is a trophy that a lot of people, well, maybe not a lot of people tend to be too interested in. A lot of people are more interested in the FA Trophy. But if you're like me, who loves me non-league, and obviously my non-league team is Mask, based obviously in the 9th tier of English football. We have played in the FA Vase before. The FA Vase is a great opportunity for the clubs that are in the 9th tier downwards to not just experience a game, a final at Wembley, but to also add themselves into the history books. Stoneham and Cockfosters playing for the very first time in an FA Vase final, and neither of them have ever won it, of course. So, who is going to win it for the very first time? Will it be Stoneham or Cockfosters? I've been looking up, obviously the two teams I don't particularly know very well, but I've been looking up the information, and Cockfosters this season didn't have a bad season. They finished in around, I think, the top 6, didn't they, in their league? But AFC Stoneham won the Wessex League. Was it the Wessex League they won? Yeah, they won the Wessex League, didn't they? They finished top of the league with about 90 something like 96 points and about 105 goals or something ridiculous. I can't remember the exact amounts. It was like yesterday when I had a look at it. So that may be the wrong statistics. I might have got the amount of goals wrong, but they did score at least 100 goals. So they did really well to score 100 goals. And scoring 100 goals in non-league is no easy feat. You have to be a top team to be able to do it, and credit where credit's due, they did that, and well done to AFC Stoneham. They've had a really good season, and they'll probably go into this obviously as favourites given the season that they've had. But as we've seen in previous FA Vase finals, the team that have been higher in the league or have been higher in the tiers have gone in as a favourites, haven't actually ended up winning. I mean, we had I think Newport Pagnell won it years ago, and that was against the odds. Stockton Town went into an FA Vase final as the favourites, and they lost. A couple of North East teams have actually won the FA Vase before. Whitby Town, one of the teams based about an hour down the road from me in Yorkshire, but also North Shields, just an hour north of me, up just past the Tyne Tunnel, and then obviously. Who else has won it? Newcastle Blue Star as well, who are in Mask's League. They've also won it, I believe. I know also who else has won it. Shields, South Shields, both South Shields and North Shields have actually won the FA Vase. A couple of North East teams. So obviously, if you don't know me, I'm based in the North East. I'm based in Middlesbrough. So a couple of teams up in the North East. I do know have done pretty well in the in previous times. Gisborough reached the final in 1980, but lost to Stamford, who I know Stamford did pretty well. They've reached previous finals before. And who are the other North East teams? Have I missed any other North East teams? I don't know if I've. Oh yeah, Bridlington have won it. No, they haven't. Sorry, they've reached the final. Sorry. Drew at Wembley and then lost the replay at Elland Road. That was back when he had replays in the final. Nowadays they don't. Guiseley, again, in a Yorkshire club, they've done pretty well as well. They got they've won this competition before. I mentioned Whitby, of course, beat North Ferriby in 1997. Torlaw reached the final back in 1998. A town just down the road from Shildon, which is about 40 minutes from me. sort of near Darlington, really, in it, sort of Darlington way. And I don't think anyone has. Whitley Bay. Yes, Whitley Bay have won 3 on the bounce, actually. One of the only teams to win 3 on the bounce. Dunstan UTS as well have won it. Spennymoor Town as well. Fairs, Morpeth. Hebburn have also won it. They won it in 2019, of course, didn't they? Beat Concert, fellow Durham rivals as well. They beat them in the final before. And then obviously last year's final, Whitstable beat Whiteleaf in the Wembley Stadium. That was the last final. Whitley Bay have the most titles with 4. Never been runners-up, so 4 finals and they've won all 4, so they've done pretty well, haven't they? But the 2 teams that we're focusing on today have never reached the final, so this is the first time that either of these teams have reached the final of the FA Vase. So who's going to add their name into the history book and win the very old FA Vase trophy? We're going to find out. The game is on HBO Max, basically TNT Sports' new version of Discovery Plus, and also the game is on TNT Sports 5, which is the red button. Don't know why they do normally show it on the main TNT Sports. For some reason, Cockfosters have not released their lineup, so I'm waiting for Cockfosters to release their lineup. I do have, at the moment, we do have the lineups for Afc Stoneham. I don't have the lineup for Cockfosters yet. I'm still waiting for them to release it on Twitter. They're taking their time about it. Kick-off's at 12:30. Well, where's the lineups then? Taking their bloody time. Yeah, I don't know why they've not released their lineups at all. Why? Don't know why they've done that. Well, I've got the AFC Stoneham lineup anyway, so I can go through that with you. In goal for AFC Stoneham, number 1, Callum Lee. Number 3, Lewis Nagel. Number 4, Matt Bainbridge. 5, Dan Miller. 6, Ashley Wells. 7, Tom Annett. Number 8, the captain, Alex Welch. Number 9, Tyrrell Sampson. Number 10, Oliver Jenkins. Number 11, Duarte Martins. And number 26, Jake Thompson. And the subs for AFC Stoneham. Number 2, Ryan Cluett. Number 12, Owen Fee. Number 14, Callum Laycock. 15, Cade Dyer. Number 16, Jim Orvis. 17, Jamie Johnston. And finally 20, Artie Curtin. And as you'll see, the Cockfosters team is currently empty. That's because they have not released their starting lineup yet. So once they've released their lineup, I'll be able to go through it. But at the moment, they haven't released it. They're taking an eternity. I don't know why they're taking so long to release their lineup. I mean, Stoneham had released theirs at 20-12. They released theirs at 20-12, so I don't know what's taking them so long to release them at the minute. But once we have that lineup, I'll be able to quickly type it in and get on with it. So I hope you're looking forward to this as much as I am. I always enjoy non-league finals day. It's always nice to see grassroots football being played at Wembley, and it's nice. It's quite a big thing for grassroots football. You know, a lot of people don't tend to take much notice of non-league or tend to have much of an interest in grassroots football. I personally love non-league. I actually prefer non-league to the EFL and to the Premier League. Genuinely, in non-league, you have fans that have supported clubs through thick and thin for goodness knows how many years. I got a Mask. I'm the backup announcer for Mask United. So, I volunteer with the clubs, and most of the people who work with these non-league clubs are actually volunteers. Not many of them actually get paid, which is a big thing. And without the volunteers and without the fans, the clubs wouldn't exist. Teams that are in the bottom tiers, really, certainly teams that are in the FA Vase, a lot of them, and I'm sure anyone who supports a non-league club will probably agree that, the gate money, the fan funding, but also the volunteers and stuff is the important part. The money is the important part, because a lot of the times, if a club doesn't have much money, they're going to fall apart. Mask United, I know full well, went into we had a massive we had a massive financial crisis back in the day, and I think this was mainly due to COVID. I think a lot of clubs had the same, didn't they, during the COVID pandemic? The COVID pandemic affected a lot of clubs, and it just killed them, to be fair. Because they weren't able to get the money that they needed, the fan funding. A lot of clubs rely on fan funding, and they weren't able to get that. But like all clubs will have had the same issue during the pandemic. Luckily, Mask was saved. We were saved, and here we are. Still going to this day. Got a great. Every club has in non-league has a great amount of volunteers. The volunteers make the club, and also some decent fan bases. I think there's some better fan bases in non-league than there is in the EFL sometimes, genuinely. Certainly in the Premier League. The Premier League is just a tourist league, isn't it, really? But now we all love non-league, and it's nice that teams like Cockfosters and Stoneham, teams that a lot of people probably don't know very well, certainly if you don't have a massive interest in grassroots football, teams like this, they appreciate it when fans, even if there's only 100, 200 fans, however many, they always appreciate the fans. And this is what I like about non-league. You get a better bonding with the players. And I find that at Mask, I get a good bonding with the players. You can communicate with the players even when they're playing, and then obviously you can celebrate with them. When you're at the EFL grounds, a lot of time, any of the pitch, you're not allowed to really communicate with the players, and you don't get that freedom, really, do you? Non-league, you can do whatever you want. You can move around the stadium. You can talk to you can talk to players even when they're warming up, or you can speak to them when they're coming out. It's good. You get you get a better bonding, I think, with the players and with the staff in non-league than you do in the EFL, and that's just my opinion. Still waiting for Cockfosters to release the lineup. They are taking their bloody time about it. Their last tweet was 38 minutes ago, and that was just them in the dressing room. So I'm still waiting for them to release it. If they don't release it, it'll come up on TNT anyway. Can you watch it? Yeah, if you have TNT Sports, you can, but if you don't, then you can't. I don't agree with. I will say I don't agree with TNT Sports taking over the FA Trophy and the FA Vase, etc. It's just greedy. There's fan bases of both clubs that I'm sure would be destined. Obviously most of them would be at the grounds, but a lot of them be at the grounds, and maybe some of them couldn't afford to go to it. They would, they'd want to watch the game on the telly, but wouldn't be able to because TNT Sports have taken over and it's all money. I don't agree with it, but no, I can't show the footage due to copyright laws. I'm afraid that is the rules, and we have to stick by them. Otherwise, I get in the absolute shit. So anyone who is actually watching the game on TNT, I just see non-league pyramid. Step 1, step 2, 3. 176 club in 8 divisions. Stoneham. Are they in step 5?
Promotion this year as well. Unfortunately for them, they lost their playoff final on the recent bank holiday Monday.
So they in. So they got promoted from step 9 then. If they've got promoted from step 9, they'll be in the FA Trophy then. Because, yeah. Anyone who supports either of these teams could probably confirm to me, but have Stoneham just been promoted from the 9th tier? Because if they have, they will not be allowed to play in the FA Vase next season. They will be in the FA Trophy in the 8th tier. No, I can't provide you with any, and I don't have any links anyway. I'm literally watching on TNT Sports 5, which is where the game's on anyway. Duarte Martins is shown at the moment. 6 goals in 7 games in the FA Vase this season. Certainly going to be a player to watch out for. It's going to be an interesting one for me because I don't know much about either of these clubs. I've done a bit of research, obviously, that neither of these clubs have been in FA Vase finals, and Stoneham have had a superb season, winning the league, winning the Wessex League Premier Division, which I assume is the 9th tier. and getting promotion with 100 odd goals as well and 96 points. It's pretty good going. I mean, that's no easy feat in non-league. They've done pretty well. Stoneham beat Kidlington 4-3, then Cinderford Town 4-0, Barnstable Town 2-1, one on penalties against Hayward Heath. Coventry United to beat them 3-0, and then they beat Hallen 6-1 on aggregate across the two legs in the semi-finals. So they've done pretty well. And only once have they won on penalties, actually. So I don't think this game. I don't think this game's going to penalties. I genuinely don't think this goes to pen. But I've been proven wrong in the past. We have gone to penalties before in finals, but I'd be surprised if this goes to penalties. James Phillips just currently getting interviewed by Matt Smith, who normally does the National League.
Is that the first time for Stoneham?
Yeah. I haven't seen him in a while. There's the manager for Stoneham getting interviewed at the moment. Cockfosters, I don't know what they're doing. I genuinely have no idea what they're doing. It is 12:20, nearly. You're at what they would class as a major final, and they still haven't. Well, Wealdstone got a good send off by their fans. Yeah, Wealdstone got a decent send-off by their fans, didn't they? 'Cause, the ground's separated into 4 different zones. One zone for Cockfosters, one zone for AFC Stoneham, and then obviously other sections will be for Wealdstone and Southend United. But I always love non-league day. Non-league finals day is always a great day. I always enjoy it, and it's nice to see teams that you probably don't know very well, but it's nice to see them getting that opportunity to play in a major stadium, in a major final. And I think the experience is massive for them, but also the money that the clubs will be getting will be absolutely enormous for them as well. They'll get good money for winning this. Let me have a look at the FA Vase prize money, actually. Let's see, what's the actual prize money for the tournament, actually? Let's have a look here. Blimey. Let's have a look. Prize fund for this season. Let's have a look at this, actually, while we're at it. Kick-off is in 10 minutes' time. I'm still waiting on the lineup. For some reason, they have not announced it. Bit embarrassing from Cockfosters not announcing the lineup 10 minutes before bloody final. So let's have a look at see if we can work this out. Yes, so they didn't enter to the. They entered in the second round, didn't they? Does the second round Cockfosters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so they came in, was it the second round, I think. So that would have been, second round for Stoneham. 900, 1,125, 1,875, 2,250. So they got 5,500 just for, they got given 5,500 just for winning the semi-final. And then the final, whoever wins this wins 30 grand. The losing side will get 15 grand, which is still a massive and really good amount of money for two clubs that are in the 9th tier. And, you know, a lot of these clubs do rely on, you know, prize money and also fan funding. You know, so that's really, I know it doesn't sound like much, doesn't it? But to a team, you know, to teams that are in the 9th tier, 10th tier, etc., this is massive money for them. 30 grand is a massive amount of money that could really go a long way for clubs like this. You know, you can watch it on TNT Sport 5 or HBO Max, but if you don't have it, then there isn't anywhere there isn't anywhere else I know. As far as I know, it's HBO Max or TNT Sports 5, and that's all I know. That's the only channels it's on. I don't know anywhere else you can watch it. I mean, you can try finding it elsewhere, but I've got no idea where you'd find it. I can't believe they haven't announced their lineups. Where is this lineup then? They're taking a long time with it. I can't do the Cockfosters lineup till they actually release it, so I don't know what they're doing with it. It's taking a very long time. Appreciate you all joining now. Let's have a look at the poll, by the way. The poll's open in the chat, by the way, and you've got till the 75th minute of the match. Currently 19 votes, so 74% have gone for AFC Stoneham, who will obviously go into this game probably as the favourites given the season they've had. You know, winning the title, getting promotion, scoring over 100 goals, winning with 96 points, you know. And I think, I do genuinely think AFC Stoneham will win this game, but I think Cockfosters will make it an interesting game. There'll be goals for both teams, I think, in this game. So 75% now, 20 votes now, 75% for AFC Stoneham. So that works out at about 15 votes for Stoneham and 5 for Cockfosters. So anyways, anyone who supports these teams, who are we supporting today? Let us know in the live chat as well. Kick-off coming up in just over 5 minutes' time in the FA Vase 2026 final. Where's the lineups? I've just actually treated them and said, where's the lineups? I can't believe they haven't released the lineups. Well, the players are about to come out. I've got no indication on who the lineup, on what the lineups are. So I can't really do anything about it. No indication on who the lineup is for Cockfosters. Because they have not released it. I can't believe they haven't released the lineups in a cup final. Can't believe that.
History-making seasons before even securing passage to Wembley. On the hallowed turf today.
That's a team of officials.
Signing off actually successful campaigns.
Is it a woman fourth? Is it a woman ref or is it a woman fourth official?
Staff involved. A certain amount of sporting immortality.
I think there'll be plenty of Stoneham fans. Should be quite a few Cockfosters as well because they're not far away. They're literally in Barnet. They're literally Barnet. They're literally down the road. Here we go. The two teams are coming out onto the field.
In the hope of victory. The players, management and fans of AFC Stoneham and Cockfosters are living out a dream today. Walking onto the Wembley turf, where some professionals go entire careers without playing.
Yeah, the 9th tier final, yeah. HBO Max is $5.99. Is that only movies up? I have absolutely no idea, mate. I don't know anything about HBO. I don't know anything about HBO Max.
Journey that will have begun with no expectation or ceremony. Is today completed in front of thousands of new fans.
Just can't find
Swept along on the way.
no indication on what the lineup is, I'm afraid.
Flowing in the stands of Wembley today. Personal pride too.
Oh well, never mind. They haven't announced the lineup, so I can't do anything about it.
Lifelong memories. And a day to prove that dreams can come true.
They're just doing the pre-match thing. Stoneham are Horrid.
We saw her at the cup final yesterday too.
I wouldn't know. I don't know much about these two teams, to be fair. Big game for both of these teams then. £30,000 at stake for the winner of this final. Plus all the other prize money that they've won prior to the final as well. Big money for both of these teams, and I know £30,000. Like most people will be like, £30,000 is pocket money for some teams, but for a team that's for teams that win the 9th tier, 9th tier club receiving 30 grand prize money, that is massive. Plus also fan funding as well. Prize money and fan funding is massive. It's massive for these sort of clubs, and I know because I support a 9th tier club.
Exercise today.
Juventus 1-0 down to Fiorentina, and goal disallowed. Player fouls was offside anyway. Yeah, fair enough. Bloody hell. Just waiting for the pre-match handshakes to be done by the. I think it might be the FA Vase chairman, maybe the guy in charge. A couple of red and white pieces of paper in the Cockfosters end. Why has he got an Oilers cap on? I don't
The
understand that.
national prelude to competition in the National Stadium will be the national anthem.
Oh, we got the national anthem again. Oh yeah, of course it is. Yeah, it's National Stadium, isn't it? Save our gracious King, long live our noble King, God save the King. Send him victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us, God save the King. So, no copyright. It does say on the. It says on the pinned message. It does say on the pinned message that won't be happening.
Cockfosters, meanwhile, to London is known mainly as the place where the Piccadilly line terminates. But today, these clubs will put themselves
No indication on the. I can't believe they've not released it. Soccer Aid YouTubers Soccer Aid YouTubers. Yes, so we know that. Can't believe they haven't released the lineups. That is ridiculous.
And up front is Duarte Martins, who's managed 41 goals in 52 games this season, the top scorer in the Wessex Football League.
So I don't have the team for Cockfosters, but I can tell you that it's number 1 Samson, number 2 Entege, 3 Moses, 5 Lovell, 6 De Cruz, 10 Mubayi, 11 Ogboma, 21 Stacey, 13 Lutaya, 18 Sotoyinbo, 9 Giamfi. Oh, weird names. Thompson, Jessop, Shaw, Gordon, all amongst the bench for them. Yeah, they didn't release the lineup for some silly reason. No, you wouldn't, because it's CFA and it's TNT Sports, Matt. Now, we do have the lineup for Stoneham, because Stoneham actually released their team, unlike Cockfosters. Idiots. For Stoneham, in goal number 1, Callum Lee. Number 3, Lewis Nagel. Number 4, Matt Bainbridge. 5, Dan Miller. 6, Ashley Wells. Number 7, Tom Annitz. Number 8, Alex Welch. Number 9, Tyrell Sampson. Number 10, Oliver Jenkins. 11, Duarte Martins. 26, Jake Thompson. Oh, Elliot Bell's the referee. I think he's in it. Isn't he? Yeah, he's. Of course, there's no VAR today. Subs for Stoneham. Number 2, Ryan Cluett. 12, Owen Fee. 14, Callum Laycock. 15, Kate Dyer. 16, Jim Orvis. 17, Jamie Johnston. 20, R.T. Curtin.
AFC Stoneham and Cockfosters. These clubs played the 9th tier of English football.
Here we go. Wembley don't sell tickets on the day for the non-league finals, only e-tickets. They don't sell tickets on the day. No, I'm not surprised, to be fair. Not surprised.
Wembley backdrop remains mind-blowing. I think the two clubs will be grateful. We'll return to something resembling normality in the next couple of hours. The simple pleasures of a game of football, 11v11. Price is a bit different though. As the Perps and the Cocks contest the 2026 Isuzu FA Vase.
See, none of those names are actually in the lineup. So, can't even get that. None of those players play for them. So that's wrong.
Such as these on a day like today. It's extremely difficult. It doesn't occur, yes,
surroundings. A lot of these players, this would have been their dream to play at Wembley.
Good luck to both of these teams. Here we go. It's the 2026 FA Vase Final. Here we go. You'll never beat Dan Miller. Who's Dan Miller? Forse la vecchia signora in bianco e nero. Forse the... Is it the old woman? The old lady in black and white. I assume you're on about Juventus here. The final yesterday was boring. Yeah, mate, the final was absolutely shit yesterday. It genuinely was absolutely awful. I'm just hoping today's will be better. But the FA Vase Final tends to have goals in it. Tends to be a bit entertaining, and it's always nice. I like the FA Vase Final because, like I say, and I know I say this a couple of times, but I genuinely mean it as well. It's nice to see teams, nice to see grassroots football. Okay, teams. It's nice to see grassroots football and non-league actually being appreciated, and it's nice to see these players who probably have never played on this Wembley pitch. It's nice for them to have the opportunity of playing in a big final on a massive pitch, and and it's a big occasion for the fans, players, and the staff of both of them. Really, fans, players, and staff of both teams. It's quite a big thing. It's a rare occasion for them, so enjoy it. I'd say go out there and enjoy it and give it your all. Wembley is a ground for winners, as they say. But it's also a massive occasion for both teams. I'm sure they'll both enjoy it. So Stoneham released their lineup, but I don't know why Cockfosters have not released their lineup at all. That's a bit disgraceful. They haven't released their lineups at all. I'm going to struggle with this. Hello, Tom. Dale's a Bowen fan here up the Cockfosters. Fair enough. I'm just searching stuff at the same time. Yeah. This is non-league bottom tier. That's why. Yeah. Where can I watch this on TNT? First corner comes in. Foul on the keeper. Free kick to Cockfosters. Borough get re-added to the playoffs. Ends up happening the week after at Newcastle/Old Trafford. Will you go to it or be live for it? I don't think I'd get tickets because I wouldn't get tickets because I'm not a season ticket holder anymore. All the tickets would go to season ticket holders, and all down to priority points. I wouldn't have enough priority points. But I don't think it'll get re-added. The EFL don't pay attention to Borough. They don't pay attention to us. TNT 5. Let's see if I can. So I don't know anyone in that Cockfosters team, and because they haven't released a lineup, it's going to make it very, very difficult for me to be able to commentate on them. So Cockfosters' last lineup: Jay Lovell is the captain. Yeah, we knew that. Junior Mubai is. So there we go. So some of these names are not in that lineup. Adam Hastings on the bench. I do remember seeing that. So Jay Lovell's in that team. I know that. Adebola Sotoyinbo, Kendall Gimafi. That sounds Welsh. Kendall Gimafi. Junior Mabai. Corey Ukboma. George Lataya is in that. And I can't work out anyone else that was in that team as well. Yeah, it's difficult. It's going to be a little bit difficult. If I do get any names wrong, then I do apologise. But it is going to be difficult because Cockfosters didn't release the lineup. So, because they haven't released the lineup, that's going to make it a bit difficult for me. I don't have the app, do I? Check this. Yeah, 1-0 United, get in. Luke Shaw! Luke Shaw. Look at Luke Shaw. Oh, goalkeeper's got a nosebleed. Oh! Where have you got the... Where have you got that from, mate? Tom's actually just sent me the team sheet for the game. Thank heavens for that. Thank you very much. Could have done with you sending me that a little bit earlier on. Never mind. That helps me massively. Where the hell did he get that from? Where did he get that from then? Cockfosters coming forward. Right, so Tom's actually just sent me the team. Middlesbrough's my local team, even though I don't go to the games now because it's just too expensive. Mask is my non-league team. United is family reasons, and I have German Munich relations. Hence buying. Well, I did, not anymore. But I still do it for them. You see, I wanted to do for them, and I decided to. So that's why. I mean, people moan about it, but they can moan all alike. Moan all alike. It doesn't really. It's not going to affect me. That's a foul. Jesus, that is a silly foul. Yeah. It's complicated. I've got a complicated lifestyle. Let me put it up there. Right, so if that's the case, I don't need that then. See you later. Give it to that. But on Mask, I do go to Mask games a lot, and well, I work for Mask now. Well, I'm a volunteer for Mask. Mask United are in the 9th tier, same tier as these. So I have a massive interest in non-league football. I love non-league football, and I think anyone else who watches non-league will probably have a big interest in this as well. But I love non-league football, and so I'm just trying to get rid of stuff on my phone here. But there you go. What's your thoughts on the Spygate? Because I'm a Saints fan, think it's been blown out of proportion. At the end of the day, the Spygate has happened. Bother's got all the evidence. They've passed all the evidence on. But whether the EFL whether they decide to kick Southampton out, I don't know. And if they do, then, there you go. But I don't think they will. Luke Shaw's not scored since 2023. He's finally scored. TNT Sports 5 corner came in for Cockfosters as I was talking there, sorry. It was headed away at the back post, but then flicked back in by George Lataya, and then it was just headed over the bar by Kendall Giamfi. Was it Kendall Giamfi? Yeah, it was Giamfi, yeah. Juventus levelled. VAR and David De Gea has been shown a red card. That doesn't surprise me. Yes, I do have the two teams now. Thanks, Tom sent me them on Discord. Thanks very much. So I can now tell you the starting 11. The full team for Cockfosters is Connor Sampson, Egan Entege, Junior Moses, Jay Lovell, Jandia de Cruz, Kendall Giamfi, Junior Mubai, Corey Ugboma, George Lataya, Ollie Sotoyinbo, and Teddy Stacey. If I mispronounce any names, by the way, do let me know, but I do apologise at the same time, so don't be asking me. It's two teams I don't exactly know. The subs then, Matt Thompson, Max Jessup, Matt Shaw, Luca Gordon, Adam Hastings, Conrad Holland, Joseph Shenauda. And obviously managed by Gavin Kelsey. For anyone who missed the team for AFC Stoneham, it's Callum Lee, Lewis Nagel, Matt Bainbridge, Dan Miller, Ash Wells, Tom Annett, Alex Welch, Tyrell Sampson, Oliver Jenkins, Duarte Martins and Jake Thompson. And the subs are Ryan Cluett, Owen Fee, Callum Laycock, Kate Dyer, Jim Orvis, Jamie Johnston and Artie Curtin. Of course managed by James Phillips. Thanks Tom for sending me that. That'll come in very handy for this stream. Don't forget we're back later on today of course for the FA Trophy final between Southend United and Wilton. That should be interesting. I invited Musk to another friendly in the international break and my Newcastle team beat them 11-0 with a mix of youth and players not called up for internationals, including 70 mil signing Felix Nemecha. Yeah, but Newcastle would be expected to batter a team that's 9th tier. You're talking a Premier League team against a 9th tier side. It's only going to be one winner, mate. Still, I wouldn't mind us playing against Newcastle, but we never would, I'm afraid. Oh, Connor comes in for Stoneham, and again, is that another nudge on the goalkeeper? The referee's given a free kick. Elliot Bell is the referee for today's game. Isn't he one of the EFL referees? Yeah, Elliot Bell's one of the EFL referees. That's unusual. An EFL referee covering a 9th tier final. It's very interesting, that. Yeah, Elliot Bell's EFL referee. I thought I recognised him. And he's from Liverpool. Oh, sorry about that. Crystal Palace versus Macclesfield. But that wasn't 9th tier, mate. Macclesfield, 6th. Macclesfield the 6th tier? 6th tier, 7th tier? No, 6th tier side, I think. I think Macclesfield the 6th tier. So, yeah, that's top tier versus 6th. But also, if the match had been at Sellers Park, they wouldn't have won. I think they had the home advantage, and, you know, a lot of non-league teams, they have the home advantage, tend to do well at home, but, you know, if it was away, obviously it would have been an outstanding trip out for Macclesfield, but I think they would have got absolutely annihilated. But, no, memorable game. That wasn't a Crystal Palace Macclesfield. That was amazing. The champions being knocked out by a team that was in the 6th tier. That was crazy, wasn't it? Absolutely crazy. And we don't have an added time screen, so I'm just using the League 2 screen that I have today. So I'll be using that, but mainly because it's just plain red and white. So what was it? Connection to our left foot drive in the far corner. I'll have to go on to Sky Sports and try and have a look at this because I know it's on Sky. United are on Sky Sports, so I'll have to go on and have a look at this. So we are, what are we, 13 minutes in. Nearly 450 on the views. That's pretty decent. I had a feeling it might do okay, to be fair, because a lot of people will be streaming Premier League football, and then there's obviously me who decides to be a little bit different, and because I love non-league, I wanted to do non-league finals day. I do normally stream the I do normally stream the FA Trophy, but it's not very often I call them. It's not very often that I actually stream the FA Vase. After time is normally because I'm not available, but I always, if I'm available, then I will, because it's nice to see different teams. Just bear me 2 seconds. Just 2 seconds. Oh, Stoneham in. Sorry, 2 seconds. Cockfosters get me. I'm just got to go downstairs a sec. I'll be back in 2 seconds. There we go. Sorry about that. There we go. Right. Sorry to keep you waiting there. Tried to go downstairs for something, but I said it'd only be 2 seconds. Well, I think it was a bit longer than 2 seconds, but it was a bit longer than 2 seconds. But yep. Are they gonna? Where's the Shaw goal then? Shaw fires the United into lead. Here we go. Let's have a look at this goal. So 0-0. We're 15 minutes into this final. Cockfosters having probably the only opportunities really of this game. They've started off alright. Stone have had a couple of corners, but they've been penalised so many times with fouls on the keeper. Nice to see a couple of Wealdstone and Southend fans in the stadium watching this final as well, which is always nice. I'm sure there'll be a couple of neutrals as well in the ground. What a finish! Not a bad finish for a left back that hasn't scored since. Not bad for a left back who hasn't scored for 3 years. Good finish considering he hasn't scored in 3 years. Bloody hell. Yeah, I'll be keeping an eye on United here as well. So down. Looks like Michael Carrick's going to be United's manager next season. So, Stoneham coming forward here. Losing the ball cheaply there. A couple of the Stoneham fans there making the journey from Eastleigh. I mean, anyone who supports them, they're actually in Eastleigh because it says the club based in Eastleigh. It says they're based in Eastleigh, but are they actually in Eastleigh? Are they actually based in Eastleigh, or are they just outside of Eastleigh? It's just where exactly is Stoneham? AC Stoneham. The Silver Lake Stadium's where, if I'm not mistaken, isn't the Silver Lake Stadium where Eastleigh play? Yeah, Eastleigh play there. So it's literally the opposite side. It's literally, so their ground is literally the opposite side of the roundabout. So they are literally in Eastleigh. They're literally next door to bloody Eastleigh's ground, isn't it? Bloody hell. Oh, I didn't know they were that close to each other. Fair enough. Possessions at the moment, 59% at the moment for Cockfosters. Near Southampton, close to Eastleigh. Mate, their ground is literally the opposite side of the roundabout to Eastleigh's ground. Their grounds are literally almost next door to each other. Eastleigh and Stoneham's literally next door to each other. Cockfosters is in Barnet, but sort of east of Barnet. Did you watch Eurovision last night? Yeah, same old shit every bloody year. Same shit, different year. I'm not going to lie, the song that we had was absolutely dreadful, I'm not going to lie. When have England had a bloody German song? It was an awful song. I'm glad Israel didn't win it though, because if Israel had won it, God, it would have been... I dread to think how social media would have gone down. Wouldn't have gone down well on social media. You think Bulgaria deserved it? To be fair, they were all. I don't think anyone was particularly great on the night. I don't think there was any particularly brilliant performances. But I mean, I'd rather Bulgaria. I think everyone's glad that Bulgaria did really well though. I don't think Bulgaria have ever won the Eurovision Song Contest. I think ever won the Eurovision Song Contest. Their first ever Eurovision Song Contest. Yeah. They've never won it before, so that's quite an achievement for them. And they got over 300 odd bloody views. 300 odd votes, sorry. LGBTQ Vision Contest now. Oh, Bo Greaves has lost. Lol. Yeah, it's just cack, isn't it? Every bloody year. Same cack, different year. Putting it politely. So, that was happening. Not much happening at the moment to really tell you about. Cockfosters seeing slightly more of the ball in this game. I don't know why Australia win it. I think it's fucking ridiculous. They shouldn't be in it. Should never be in it. Oh, if I was to win. Oh, what a save. What a save. Who's on top at the moment? I'd say Cockfosters. Cockfosters have had more of the ball. And... oh, yeah. Oh, has he missed that? Cockfosters win. No, two players falling over each other. It's never a pen. Yeah, Cockfosters have had the only opportunities. Yeah, they've had the only opportunities really in this game. Stoneham haven't really had any chances. Cockfosters have had one or two opportunities. The Cockfosters need this. Cock. Yeah. It's so weird, isn't it? 9th tier. No. The FA Vase is 9th tier downwards. The FA Trophy is 8th tier up to National League Premier. And then, of course, we have the Carabao Cup in the EFL. But Stoneham will be... Stoneham got promoted this season, so I think they'll be in the... They should be in the FA Trophy next year. They'll be in the FA Trophy next year to win the 8th tier. Cockfosters lost out on promotion, so they will stay in the 9th tier. Potters Bar. I think Potters Bar were in this competition. I don't know what league they're in. Isthmian League. That's like the 7th tier, isn't it? Is that the 7th or 8th tier? That's the way, I like it, because they're in the league that # United win, which is I think the 8th tier. I think it's the 8th tier. So, no, Potters Bar will be in the FA Trophy then. Potters Bar would have been in the FA Trophy, not in the FA Vase. This is the FA Vase. This is 9th tier downwards. But it's a great occasion for grassroots football, and it's great for two clubs that have never been in the final to actually experience Wembley, which is good for them. Cockfosters are shit. Potters Bar got relegated. Yeah, they got relegated, didn't they? So Potters Bar now, they'll be in the 9th tier with hashtag. They're in the 9th tier. So Potters Bar will be in the FA Vase next season, not the FA Trophy. Well, Stoneham will be in the FA Trophy if they got promoted to the 8th tier. I think, anyway. I think that's what it is, anyway. Don't quote me on it, I might be wrong. But I've got the United game on my phone, by the way, Liam. Don't quote me, I might be incorrect on that, but yeah, I know Potters Bar did poor this season. So over halfway through the first half, and not many opportunities, but Cockfosters with like the best chance really was from a corner. A corner came in, and they could have scored. Oh, that's a foul on Stoneham. The corner came in early on. It was headed away at the back stick, but then flicked back forward, and a header literally. Oh, I mean, a header pretty central. He probably could have done better, really. He was headed over the bar in the end by Kendall Giamfi. This has just happened here. Giamfi, again, I think it was with the ball on the... No, sorry, no, Giamfi was in the middle. Who was that on the right then? Couldn't work out. It might have been Soti Imbo, actually. That's handball. I mean, that's blatant. That's blatant, that. Yeah, Eddie Bell's a referee from the EFL. It's interesting, I got EFL referees today. Stoneham in their usual purple. Cockfosters in their usual red. Eastleigh to play at 12:30. It's a 20-minute walk to Stoneham. It's not a 20-minute walk to Stoneham. I was looking on Google Maps. The two grounds are almost next door to each other, opposite sides of the roundabout. So how's it a 20-minute walk to Stoneham's ground? According to the maps, they're literally on the same path. The Google Maps could be wrong though. Well, this is a day that Cockfosters and Stoneham fans will be remembering for a long time. Even if they lose, they can still be proud of their club for getting there. Big day out for both of these clubs. Big day for Wilson as well in the FA Trophy final. They'll be probably be the underdogs because Southend United will obviously be favourites. Southend United have been excellent. That's a great ball forward. Stoneham are in. Into the middle. Martins goes down under the challenge from Junior Moses, but it was a superb challenge. It was a great challenge there. Duarte Martins is going to be a key player for Stoneham. 6 goals in his last. They showed earlier on 6 goals in 7 FA Vase games this season. This is a team that has scored over 100 goals in the league, and then when you add on the FA Vase and other cup competitions, probably about 100, maybe about 120, 130 goals really. Scored a lot of goals to be fair, over 100 goals in the league. It's no easy feat. You have to be a good team to do that. But it looks like Duarte Martin might be the main threat for Stoneham. Cockfosters at the moment, Kendall Giamfi is probably their main threat at the moment going forward. If I'm looking down, by the way, I've got the United game on my phone, but I've also got the lineups on my phone. So I'm currently looking at the lineups at the same time. So you might see me looking down quite a lot. Anyways, up he knows everyone. Cheers. I used to play with Kendall, says Ollie McKenzie. Which Kendall? Oh, Kendall Giamfi. Ah, fair enough. Was on my team when I was younger. Oh, fair enough. TNT 5. HBO Max. Got TNT 5 or HBO Max. Look, I have TNT Sports, so I can get on the red button. See you later. That's a definite foul. Definite foul by Tominets. Brilliant from Moses, by the way. Brilliant on the ball. Just said see you later. AFC Stoneham free winner. Fair enough. I'm surprised Elliot Bell hasn't actually dished out a yellow card there. I would have given a yellow card there, I'm not going to lie. I'm watching this as a neutral, but in a normal game, that would have been a yellow card for Tominets. I think any other referee would have given a yellow for that. It was a late challenge and it was stopping him from going forward. Free kick in from Moses and it's going straight into the gloves of Callum Lee. That was a dreadful free kick. Serie A game being decent. Juventus on top. 2 goals disallowed. Fiorentina down to 10. 2-0 up. And Rolando Madragora on 83 minutes scoring it. I've already said this, Ollie. TNT Sports 5. Well, basically TNT Sports red button. But if you don't have TNT Sports, then there you go. Yeah. That's fine. Fine. 30 minutes played. 2/3 of the way for the first half. Let's have another little update on the poll. 64 votes at the moment on the poll. 67% for AFC Stoneham, 33% for Cockfosters. I have to put that up because... Oh, well done. Good shot. Anyone mentioned 67% or 6-7? So 67% on the poll, 6-7. In the box from the corner for Stoneham, and it's absolutely garbage again. Straight into the gloves of the keeper. They've been poor so far. They really have. They've been really poor in this game. See, how many times do we see it where the favourites end up losing these finals? Sometimes the underdogs do win this. A lot of time. Reminder of the next stream later on today. 4 PM start for the FA Trophy final. It's Southend United taking on Wealdstone. A battle of the National League teams in the FA Trophy final, finishing off to round off the second and only game of the non-league finals day. Finishing off non-league final day with non-league finals day. Get me teeth in. Non-league finals day with the FA Trophy final from 4 PM today. You can join me for that. Looking forward to that game. Southend United, good side. Wealdstone also a good side. Two really good sides in the National League. Should be a good match. Should really be a good game. Southend and Wealdstone have had not bad seasons, actually. Two good sides this season. Forster in. Do 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 do. That's the way, I like it, That's the way, I like it, Do 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 do. I just felt like singing that. You know, I'll just do anything. Oh, that's a late one. How was he not given a yellow card in this game? I tell you something, Elliot Bell's been very, very lenient because another referee would have given about 2 or 3 yellow cards by now. That's a late. He goes in late, doesn't he? I mean, he's going for the ball, but he goes in very late, doesn't he? Very late from the tyre. Foul on Alex Welsh, so free kick has been taken by Stoneham and they've lost it at the halfway line. Cockfosters with a cock up there. Oh, that is... And a cocker from Stoneham. Cockfosters are in. Oh, he's touched. He messed up on the touch. Took a touch, then took a heavy touch and went to the keeper, and he knows that was a massive opportunity. It was almost one-on-one. He was almost one-on-one there, wasn't he? It was Kendall Giamfi. Mate, he was literally through. Stoneham made a mistake. He latched onto it, took a touch. He's getting ready to shoot. Decides to take another touch and he completely balls it up, and he knew immediately that he'd messed that up. That was a massive chance for Cockfosters, and I'll tell you what, he cocked it up. No pun intended. No, yeah, well and truly cocked that up though, didn't he? Jesus. He should have taken that. He should have scored that. That was a big chance. Been a bit messy this game, hasn't it? Really, Stoneham losing the ball, Cockfosters losing the ball, numerous occasions. Cockfosters lost the ball at the halfway line, then Stoneham lost it, and then Cockfosters were in. Giamfi managed to skip past the defender, said see you later, and he was in almost pretty much one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Just had to put it past the goalkeeper and in the back of the net, and he just completely ballsed it up. I wouldn't say it's been a boring game. It's been a bit more entertaining than the FA Cup final yesterday. It was absolutely garbage. The FA Cup final was awful. But no, I don't think it's been that bad a game. You know, I mean, look, neither team's been particularly outstanding. Cockfosters have had opportunities, and how they haven't scored, I'll never know. They should be leading this. Cockfosters really should be leading. Stoneham haven't had any. Stoneham, I don't think Stoneham have had a shot on target. Stoneham haven't had a. Well, I don't even know if they've had a shot. Full stop. I don't think Stoneham have had a shot. They've been really, really lacklustre considering they've just won the league and considering they've scored over 100 goals. You'd expect better from them. Mind if this game does end as a draw, we got extra time and penalties. It's going to be difficult for these two teams because these two teams won't be. They're not going to be accustomed to playing on massive pitches, and Wembley is probably the biggest pitch in England. The biggest pitch and the biggest stadium in England. It's massive. Stoneham just lost in some other finals recently. Could be tired legs. Oh right, I didn't actually know that. I didn't actually know that. TNT Sports, by the way. If you're watching from Egypt, I've got absolutely no idea, I'm afraid. Can't help you with that. I didn't know they'd lost recent finals. I don't know. I say I don't know much about these two teams. Or Fire Stick, yeah, if you want to be like that. But I've had TNT and Sky for a long time anyway. So. That's a great ball. He just cocks up with a touch, doesn't he? First touch is so bad. That's a bad touch from Welsh, do you mean? Stoneham with the ball left hand side, crossed in. Straight into the gloves of the goalkeeper, Connor Sampson, who's been good in goal, to be fair. He's been good on the crosses. Crosses coming in, and he's got his gloves onto them pretty much every time. So he's been solid on the crossing. Go on. Oh my God. 186 goals, did he say? Sorry, did he say they've scored 186 goals this season? Blimey. I didn't think they'd scored that many goals this season. Cockfosters have been the better side here. Did I hear that correctly, that they'd scored 186 goals this season, Stoneham? I have the app but can't play in Egypt. Stoneham scored 109 in the league. I know they scored over 100 in the league. They played in 4 cups. Is that including the... Is that including this? Not including the FA Vase, I assume. I suppose 109, yeah. I suppose you had the goals for the FA Vase and obviously the other cup competitions. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me, but that's crazy. 186 goals in a season. That is ludicrous. Can't be many teams that have done that. Yeah, I know you beat... Yeah, I know they beat Hallen 6-0 on aggregate to reach the final. Oh, there's a late one there. And that will be the first card of the game. First yellow card given by Elliot Bell. Played about 8 rounds to get to the final. Crazy, isn't it? Stayed in the hotel, no fire stick. Oh dear, I can't do much about that. Yeah, there's a late one there. And that is the first yellow card of the game. Oh. I mean... So Lovell gets the ball, but then also gets the man. It's a follow. You know what it is? It's a follow through. It's the follow through that he gets penalised for. Yellow card, first yellow card of the game given to Cockfosters captain Jay Lovell. Got to remember this: the FA Vase Final. This is the FA Vase Final, not the Champions League Final. Really? No, the Champions League Final's on the 30th of May, mate. Wouldn't be non-league finals if it was the Champions League final, would it? Free kick for Stoneham, and that was garbage. Headed out for a throw-in by Lovell. Stoneham with a throw-in. An opportunity to get it into the penalty area. And the captain, Alex Welsh, leaves it for Lewis Nagel, who's going to put it in. Lewis Nagel, Lewis Nagel. I'm not sure exactly which one it is. Excuse me. Low cross from Stoneham. Oh, not dealt with at all by the defence. Oh, wow. A low cross comes in and the Cockfosters defender just doesn't deal with it. It goes up, hits the back of his head, bounces straight to a Stoneham player who's attacking it, and he somehow doesn't turn it in. He cocks it up completely. Oh, he's tried to lob it over the goalkeeper at the angle. He's lobbed it over the bar. And that's a good opportunity, but that is an absolute calamity at the back for Cockfosters. They got away with one there. That should have been in. I'm not 100% sure who it was that had the shot mind for Stoneham, but he tried to lob the keeper at the angle. Not the best idea to try and lob the keeper from a tight angle, but he tried to lob it. He lobbed it over. Oh, big chance. That's the first big opportunity, first real chance that they've had in this game. Stoneham. I mean, it took them 41 minutes to have the first opportunity. Other than that, you know, Cockfosters have had the better of the match. TNT Sports, by the way, if you haven't got it. Semi-pro amateur players with jobs. More, it'd be probably amateur. The FA Vase is probably, I think the FA Vase is normally an amateur. I think got amateur and then there's FA Trophy, semi-pro, professional. But all of these will have jobs as well. With 9-2 football, because mask players have jobs and sometimes they can't do games due to work commitments. So there's not many. You don't get there isn't really any full time. There isn't really any full time. I don't think there is any full time clubs in the 9th tier. Oh, how's Ahmad not scored that? Anyway, here come Cockfosters again with Junior Moses, who's, I'm not gonna lie, I think he's been excellent. He's been really good so far for them. Latalia tries to put it into the box. It's an awful cross. Comes out towards the halfway line and he gets it back though. Sounds like my brother-in-law laughing outside. That's a foul on the Cockfosters play. Advantage given. Oh, that's an error. That's an error. Can Stoneham capitalise? Ball forward. Straight to a Cockfosters defender. That was absolutely awful. But then a brilliant pass down to the left for Cockfosters. Here's Junior Moses running from the left into the centre. Ah, oh, what a ball. Mabai. All the way back to Teddy Stacey. Turns and plays it to Soto Yinbo. Latayu again. Crosses it into the... It's going all the way to the back post. I think... Cross comes up. Ball forward. Is he on? No, he's offside. I thought that was close, to be fair. Class to semi-pro. Anyone full-time at step 5 to 9, there's some serious sugar daddying going on. There is a lot of full-time clubs. Maybe not in step 5, but... Yeah, long ball forward was a great ball. That was a really good ball towards Gianfi, but Gianfi was offside. And it was the correct decision. Wasn't sure first if he was on or off, actually. He was all eyes on the line over here, really. There's a cross in, headed away by Stoneham. I think this is going to be 0-0 at half time. I think it's going to be all down to the second half. Supporting Cockfosters, my son, Gavin Kelsey, is the manager. Oh, Gavin Kelsey's the manager, yeah. Wearing some sort of oil cap of some sort. Don't know what cap it is. Cockfosters' last tube station on Piccadilly line. Ground is right in front of you. Is there VAR? No, thankfully. There won't be VAR. There isn't VAR in non-league finals. Thank heavens for that. Not fully for that. Going into added time in the moment. I think there's only going to be about 2 minutes added time. There hasn't been much in the way of stoppages. Been a couple of free kicks given. I don't think. Didn't he ring you any tickets? I don't know. Oh no, okay, not even that. The FA official has indicated there'll be a minimum of 1 minute of added time. A minimum of 1 minute of added time. So 1 minute indicated by the FA official. Oh, brilliant, brilliant interception. I'm in Egypt. Yeah, well, yeah. That might be why you haven't got tickets. 1 minute added time indicated. I like the scoreboard that they have, actually. I think it's good. Last opportunity of the first half, and it's going to be Cockfosters, I think, with it. Can they score right on fair enough? Oh, wow. Fair enough. God. No, that was wasted, and that is the half-time whistle. Not a bad first half, really. Half-time score at Wembley Stadium in the FA Vase Final 2026. AFC Stoneham 0, Cockfosters FC 0. Not a bad first half, really, I don't think. I know people will say, oh, it's boring, it's 0-0. I mean, both teams have had opportunities. Okay, Stoneham have only had really one big chance. Cockfosters have had about 2 or 3 big opportunities. I think there's certainly going to be some goals in it. There'll be goals in the second half, I think. If it ends 0-0, I'll be surprised. I don't see this as a 0-0 game. But you never know. Stranger things have happened. We mind if this ends as a draw, we go to extra time and penalties. Let's have another look at the poll. 81 votes so far on the poll. Keep getting involved. Vote will close at the end, at the 75th minute of the game. AFC Stoneham 64% to 36 for Cockfosters. 64 Sue Lynn. 64 Sue Lynn. Anyone who knows that as a kid. Yeah, this was their best chance, wasn't it? I headed over the bar and that one-on-one he wasted. So 64% AFC Stoneham, 36. So most people think Stoneham will win. At the moment, I think Cockfosters are the team that are most likely yet to score. But both teams have had opportunities and been wasteful. But not a bad first half. I mean, you can't expect it to be. You can't expect a game to be like end to end and really, really dramatic. You know, when it's a 9th tier side, they're not a full time club. And the thing is, these two teams will not be. They're not going to be accustomed to playing on big pitches. Like, this is a massive pitch, Wembley. So I suppose, you know, like the occasion sometimes gets to them, but both teams have gone for it. They've played well. I've got to say, Junior Moses at the moment for me, he's at the moment my man of the match. Man of the match for me at the moment. I think he's been absolutely outstanding for Cockfosters. Defensively, he's been solid, and going forward, he's been an absolute threat down the left-hand side. I think he's been superb. So he's heading towards my man of the match at the moment. But still, another 45 minutes to go, and that will be coming your way after the short break. We'll see you in a bit. Welcome back. Second half is about to get underway at Wembley Stadium. AFC Stoneham 0, Cockfosters FC 0 at the half-time break in the 2026 Isuzu FA Vase Final. And we're going to have a substitution, I think, for Stoneham at the start of the second half. Auntie Curtain's coming on, so I don't know who's coming off, though. So, what the hell is all? What's that awful noise at Wembley?
Who is an out-and-out midfield.
What is that terrible noise coming from Wembley?
Clue to Stonham's intentions in the second 45 minutes.
Right, time for the second half.
Alex Curtin to get us underway.
Right,
So no score so far between
Stoneham getting underway second half.
and Cockfosters.
Off we go second half.
Stoneham in purple. Second best in the first half.
Half-time substitution for AFC Stoneham, replacing number 10, Oliver Jenkins, is number 20, Artie Curtin.
Jenkins comes off and Curtin goes on, and I think it'll just be to try and get a little bit more possession, a little bit more penetration into their game.
Stoneham coming forward already at the start of the second half. It's Tyrrell Sampson. On his right foot, he's tried to go for the far corner and it's miles wide. But good effort though. Great start to the second half for the team from Hampshire. It's a great start for them. But Tyrrell Sampson goes onto his right foot. He looks for the far corner and it's miles wide of the post. Who's he against? Against, is that more? Oh no, it's against Entege. Yeah, he gets his foot underneath it. Tries to find the far corner, nowhere near. Miles wide. Good start though for Stoneham. Cockfosters bit all over the place, wasn't he? I'll get Sky Sports back on him for the United. Here come Cockfosters with their first chance of the second half. A ball blocked. Corner. Corner for the team from Barnet.
They wanted him to. Great pace here from Boma.
Obama was there out there in the first half. Started the second half really positively. Gets his team a corner.
Set piece opportunity for Cock.
First corner of the second half goes to Cockfosters.
So far, these sorts of situations.
It's swung in. Punched away by the keeper. Not convincingly. And then a shot hit the crossbar. Woof. Wow. The keeper spilled it and then the shot in the end. He only punches it, not very far, bounces. And then I think the player's tried to... He's got his foot in the air. He's tried to lob it. It's come off the crossbar. Then into the gloves of the goalkeeper. There's the corner in. He's under pressure anyway, the keeper. He gets pushing and... Oh, yeah. It's a poor punch and then he's tried to... He's tried to fire it in, come off the crossbar, and then one of the Cockfosters players fouls the goalkeeper Callum Lee. So that is a free kick to Stoneham, which has been taken already. Long ball forward by Dan Miller. Might find its way. No, it doesn't. Unlucky. Luckily for Cockfosters, found its way to the goalkeeper Connor Sanson. That's not a very good clearance. Cockfosters come forward again. Stacey into the middle. Oh, falls straight to a Stoneham player. And Stoneham will try and get it away. That's a poor pass from Curtin. It's out for 4-2 Cockfosters. Any chance of watching this, not just listening? No. Not unless you got TNT Sports 5. Isuzu sponsored Coventry City from 1997 to 2005. TNT Sports 5 is the only place you can watch it. If you don't have it, then you can't watch it unless you can find it on the Fire Stick. But I can't show you it. Copyright laws, I'm afraid. Pain in the arse, copyright laws, honestly. But gotta follow them. Oh, hello. Cockfosters are in. Crossed in. Oh! Cross comes in from the right hand side. Towards Giamfi, he just couldn't get his head onto it. Great ball to the right hand side.
Just gets the better of his man.
And it was,
Lovely delivery in. Gamfi just can't get across. Well marshalled by Miller.
Ugboma with the cross, and oh,
Here, actually.
he's tried to find Gyamfi, but it's just too high for him. This is an entertaining second half. As soon as both teams get the ball, they're going forward with it. It's quite an attacking second half. That's not a good sign. Not a good sign for Stoneham's Duarte Martins, who's got 6 goals for them in the FA Vase. Has gone down holding his... He's holding his lower leg. I think he gets caught, doesn't he? On the when the challenge comes in, he gets caught, doesn't he?
Got his body in there. Strong challenge, but fair.
Cockfosters have got the same kit manufacturers as Mask.
So far, hasn't he? Hasn't put a foot wrong yet.
What are they called? Mac one. Is it Mac one?
Accidental collision, wasn't it, between the two?
Just look a little bit closer, and do you know what? I don't think he actually
Yeah,
gets
Mac
the
one.
ball.
Yeah.
He just catches Martins on the back of the ankle.
He gets caught on the ankle. That's a sore one, isn't it? Dear me. So he hobbles off to the far side. Did they get the kits from Kit Locker? I was surprised.
Should have been a free kick to Stoneham.
But the referee didn't give a free kick. Elliot Bell, an EFL referee, experienced referee for a final like this. Don't normally have an EFL referee doing a non-league final, but there you go then.
In the south of England. Second largest in the UK.
I'll put it in the chat because I can't be bothered saying it every 5 seconds.
Age groups and levels.
I'll spend most of my streams saying TNT Sports 5 instead of bloody the game. Long ball forward for Stoneham. It's headed away by Cockfosters. Can Cockfosters get an attack going?
Grassroots football.
Now playing all the way back round the defence.
Constantly
Teddy Stacey plays a long ball down the line. And Tegate does a 1-2. He does, I think, 2 1-2s actually with Ugboma, who gets dispossessed. Throwing taken is Tegate to Ugboma. Tegate again. All on the right hand side. Then crossed in by Stacey. Headed up into the air. Can Cockfosters turn it home? There's a volley over the bar. Good effort up. Volley from outside the penalty area. Good effort. We've conceded to Forest. Wonderful. Oh my god. Fucking centre back. Bloody Marato. He never scores.
just needs to wait for it to come down.
I bet that's his first goal this season as well. Oh no, is it from a corner?
You can see there, just a little bit early. Takes it far too early for
He's onside.
Needs to wait for that.
Oh shit. That's so bad.
Paintbrush motion. Concentrate on hitting the target. I think if he hits the target, he hits the back of the net.
That's crap defending. That's so bad. That's his first goal for Forest. Oh my god. Fucking hell. That's his first goal for Forest. Oh my god. First goal for Forest and it's against us.
Most certainly shading it on chances created.
Morato's first goal for Forest. Give it a break. Always United conceding to players that never score.
Moments in the game,
There's nothing wrong with that. It's a different goal.
the team able to
Fuck. First goal for Forest and it's against United. For fuck's sake, man. We're fucking shit at the back. On the plus side, that doesn't help. On the plus side, it doesn't help Spurs. That screws Spurs up a little bit, which is good. It's bad for Spurs. We need I say we need West Ham to win. Could do West Ham beating Newcastle today, and then that would be handy. There's a Crystal Palace fan in there. Yes, get in. What a goal. Nope, he's offside. No, he's offside. For God's sake. God's sake, Cunha. He's offside. Bloody hell. It's going to get interesting, isn't it? So, 0-0 then, 55 minutes in here. Yeah, and then, great game this is. It's not actually been a bad game. Hasn't been a bad game. It hasn't actually been a bad game, to be fair. Both teams having opportunities. It's just who's going to get the first goal. Are they claiming for handball? That's what it is. Cunha's on. That's a goal, surely. Oh, that's a shocking cross. It's not been bad. I mean, I always enjoy the FA Vase. You know, sometimes the games are good and sometimes they aren't. But I always enjoy the FA Vase. It's a good experience for the grassroots teams. Good experience for teams that are in the lower leagues to actually be able to have the experience of playing on the pitch. Do we just need to win the game in the second half to keep the half-time record? To keep the half-time record, we just need to avoid defeat, Liam. Avoid defeat, and it's done. 400. Any other different apps? Not to my knowledge. No, not to my knowledge. I mean, you can go searching for one, but I don't know if it'll succeed. Oh, this is going to be disallowed. This isn't going to be given, is it? This ain't going to be given. Oh, Jesus. That's a shot that's gone to space. Bye. This ain't going to be given, is it? Oh, it's a high foot, ref. Foul on Stoneham player, surely, ref. Really? How was he not given the foul for that? How was he not given a free kick? I mean, he was all over him. If he wanted his shirt, get at the end of the game. Anyway, here's Cockfosters coming forward then. Ogboma into the box. That is awful. That is an awful cross. It's gone over everyone. Manager's in conversation with the fourth official. How long do you want to check this handball, ref? Bloody hell. See what happens here. Oh, bye! Shot's gone over the bar from Stoneham.
The decision of goal stands because the handball is accidental.
Get in! Get in. No penalty. No VAR either. Get in. I don't know how the hell that's. I don't know how Mbermo's got away with that. How's Mbermo got away with that? Anything in it. What a messy goal that is. Dreadful goal that. Do refs get sacked? I don't bloody know. Well, I assume some of them will, yeah. I won £5 for Cunha scoring. That's nice. Acuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. The ref's blind. Yeah. Here come. Oh, don't start all this shit. Don't be starting all this again. Don't start this again because it did me fucking head in. It did me head in on the bloody... that really did my head in on the stream. What did the ref say about the goal standing? Yeah, the crowd was so loud, couldn't even... He said the decision of goal stands because the handball is accidental. But normally, intentional or not, if it hits your arm, it doesn't count normally. So I don't know where he's got... I don't know how that's been given, but... Never mind. I don't give a shit. I don't care. We're winning. Still 0-0. Well, I suppose if this goes to extra time, it's going to get very interesting. Get interesting if this goes to extra time. I think as the final minutes go on as well, it's going to get a little bit tasty. Cockfosters trying to get a hold of the ball. VAR should be used in every game. You're not going to get... You don't get VAR in non-league. You don't get VAR in non-league, mate. No, you're not going to get VAR everywhere, are you? The Premier League is the only league that has VAR in England. All the others don't. The person in the VAR room said it was Salisbury's decision to either give the goal or not, apparently. For the finals should have VAR. No, the non-league finals are not going to have VAR. The EFL Championship League 1 League 2 finals will have VAR. They normally do. VAR's normally in the EFL playoff finals, but not in non-league finals, no. Ball in. Oh no! He's given a free kick. I didn't think that was a foul. I did not think that was a free kick. TNT 5. I'm trying to give you as many updates as I can, but obviously at times there is times where both teams are just trying to get hold of the ball. He's given off a high foot. No, that's not a bloody... That is not a bloody foul. Monetize it. YouTube monetization, mate. So all of my streams have adverts. I don't decide what adverts though. They just bloody decide them. And they just put them at random times. I don't decide when to put them on. What minute are we? 62nd minute, 17th minute in this game. What I can do is there's a button here. I can delay the adverts for 10 minutes, but you can only delay them for 10 minutes. We're not in the 67th. We're in the 62nd. 62nd, 6-2. You'll know I'm in the 67 because I'll put the 6-7 on the screen. 111 votes, 56% for Stoneham. Thanks very much. Get involved in that. You have got 13 minutes to get involved in that before that poll closes. If we go to extra time, if we go to penalties, then I'll say who's going to do this. Who gets paid for our dues? I don't. Half the time, I don't even know what I get. It's just YouTube monetization. They half the time they do it based on views and stuff like that. I don't know. Whoa! I don't get much. But anything's better than nothing, you know. Cockfosters, 9th tier side, same as Stoneham. Stoneham, champions of the Wessex Football League Premier Division. So they've been promoted. How the hell have we missed that? They've just been promoted to the 8th tier. I think the 8th tier anyway. Does anyone get paid at this level? Yeah, of course. It's not TNT 5. Yeah, it is TNT 5 because I'm on TNT Sports 5 now. I'm on the red button. TNT Sports 5 is the red button. Of course players get paid at level. They just don't get paid that much. I mean... You don't get paid much. I mean, some players are probably on about maybe £100, £200 a week. Maybe probably at the maximum. You know. But when you're playing for local clubs, you don't really you don't really care what sort of money you get. You're playing for a club, you know. See, unlike the Premier League, you have players who just play for the money. Well, people don't get paid much in non-league like clubs like these, players won't get paid that much per week. They won't get much a week, or they'll get so much a month. But they play with passion, you know. They'll play with passion. So there you go. 50 quid. I don't know. In the box from the Stoneham corner. Headed on the back stick. Oh, it's come off the crossbar. Still in there though for Stoneham. In the box from Annette. Keeper doesn't get hold of it. And it's volley towards goal. Oh, it's come off another... the volley's hit another player and gone out for a goal kick. Oh, that was really unlucky. Bowen paid 2k a bet. Yeah, but some clubs have a lot of money and some clubs don't. It just depends. Just depends, really. The keeper didn't save it. The header at the back post. The header on the back post is by Duarte Martins, and boy, cannons off the crossbar, and Cockfosters weren't able to get the ball clear at all. They got away with it, to be fair, Cockfosters there. With Stoneham having more opportunities. This is more like these. Now they look like a side that's scored 180 odd goals this season. Looking for another goal here to add to that collection. It's a good play by Nagel, but he lost the ball and he's given away a free kick. No yellow card by Elliot Bell, huh? Not yet. We're 66 minutes in. Back in the day, I got paid nout. We had to pay like £20 to play. Oh, that might mean Sunday League probably, or something like that. Like, I think depends if you're playing for like a proper club under a contract. Then you know you probably get paid, but you probably wouldn't get paid that much. Appreciate the stream, lad. Know where to find the game, so your lifesaver. How much do you win for the game? If the team that wins this wins £30,000 prize money, along with the rest of the money that they've gained throughout the tournament. So don't know exactly how much it'll be in total, but for the final, whoever wins the final receives 30k in prize money, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when it's a ninth tier club that rely on prize money and when it's a ninth tier club that relies on prize money and fan funding, etc., £30,000 is actually quite a lot of money for a ninth tier club. I know that, it may not sound very good, but from a ninth tier side, that sort of money is massive for them. That's massive for them. We're in the 67 minute, by the way, so 6-7. TNT Sports 5 if you haven't already got it, but if you don't have TNT Sports, you won't be able to get it because it's TNT red button. TNT Sports 5, which is the red button. How many levels are there then? 12. I think there's about... I think in the 9th tier downwards is about... I think 9th tier downwards is about 8 or 9 divisions. There is a lot of divisions because you're going down to like amateur. You're going all the way down to like amateur football, etc. There's a lot. There's going to be a sub shortly for Stoneham. Callum Laycock is getting ready to come on. Who's he going to come on for though? Ball forward, here we go. Here comes Stoneham with a shot. It's hit by Tom Annett, taking a massive deflection. Gone out for a Stoneham corner. Stoneham the better side in the second half. Hashtag a day 8. Yeah. Lucky United, says Steve. Well, yeah, it is a bit of a cackle. It's a bit of a cackle, isn't it? Hashtag have gone down to 9th now. Yeah, it's crazy. Who's coming off? Who's that coming off for Stoneham, sorry. Substitution for Stoneham, replacing number 4. Matt Bainbridge is number 14. Callum Laycock. Is Nobrega on the pitch for Cockfosters? Nobrega. There isn't a player called Nobrega in this lineup. There isn't a player called Nobrega. There isn't a player called Nobrega in this lineup. Forest lost. No, it's still only one. It's still 2-1. 70th minute, so it's only 2-1 still. You've got 5 minutes left to get involved in the poll before we close the poll. 113 votes, 55% for Stoneham. Last chance to get involved in that. Closes in 5 minutes, the poll. 20 minutes to go then in this final then. And who's going to get the all-important first goal? Is either team going to score? Or are we going to go to extra time and penalties? Oh, there's a lot to be decided in the next 20 minutes plus additional time. Let's see what happens here then. Don't forget to tune in later on for the second non-league final. There's the FA Trophy final later on today. 4 PM start on here. As usual, 30 minutes before kick-off. So I'll be live here 4 o'clock today for the second final, which will be the FA Trophy final between Southend United and Wealdstone. Of course, good luck to both of those teams there as well. Cockfosters come forward. The offside flag is up against Kendall Giamfi again. He's been offside on numerous occasions. He's got that, but the commentator's got that wrong. He's saying he's impressed with both of the both of the left backs. Nagel for Cockfosters and Moses for Stoneham. The other way around. Nagel for Stoneham and Moses for Cockfosters. Come on. He's a bloody... Honestly. He's a bloody... Ugh. Don't get that. He's a bloody TNT commentator and he can't even get it, and he hasn't even got it right. Got the information wrong there. Stoneham a big house. How much is house Cockfosters? I don't bloody know. Wouldn't like to know. Greetings from America. Thanks for stream supporting Cockfosters, as my granddad used to play for them, and the manager, cross comes in and headed nowhere near goal. And a goal kick, yeah. Sorry, where are we going? Yeah, supporting Cockfosters. My granddad used to play for them, and the manager, Gav, was in my year at secondary school. Fair enough. Fairs. I'm not adding the Discord because we had some knobheads joining us before. Some knobheads joined us, Tom. It is on TNT Sports 5 because I'm on TNT Sports 5 and I'm watching the game. Go on to the red button. If you got TNT Sports, it's the red button or HBO Max. That's typical. I live in Mansfield. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I suppose someone has to. Typical Kendall. It's always like that. There'll be more. Second half, probably Stoneham. Stoneham probably in the second half, but Cockfosters getting back into it a little bit. Kent County Premier Division Tier 11, Canterbury City 5, New Wembley 1, 6:30 kick-off on the 30th of April. No stands in a recreation park. Okay. Alright, interesting. Throwing in for Cockfosters, who are about to make a substitution as well. But first, a long throw into the box from Lovell. Is headed back out and then played back to the right hand side. Lovell with another cross in towards the back stick. Flicked on, goal kick. They've been poor from the crosses, by the way. They really have been. They've been poor on their crosses. Going to have a substitution for Cockfosters. And I can't see what the board actually says. Oh, there we go. Substitution for Cockfosters FC, replacing number 18, Ollie Sotiinbo. is number 15, Luca Gordon. Yes, get in. And Burmo's finally got a goal, and that's Bruno Fernandes' 20th assist of the season. He's equalled the record. Get in. They're all celebrating with Bruno, even though he's the one who hasn't scored. But he's got the 20th assist, and Burmo finally got a goal. Thank Evans for that. 3-1. Thanks very much for coming. 20 assists for the season for Bruno. That is absolutely sensational. And people were saying, oh, how's he won the player of the season? He deserved it. It's been outstanding. 20 assists. Crackers. Absolutely crackers. Right. We've reached this. We've actually gone a minute over what I was going to allow. So the poll's closed. So the final vote on the poll. 115 votes, I beg your pardon. 55% of you have gone for AFC Stoneham. And 45% of you have gone for Cockfosters. Now if I do the calculations, I'm reckoning that's about, well, I mean, it's about 57.5 is half of it. So I think it's probably about maybe 62 votes. Maybe 62 votes to 53, maybe. Something along those lines. I'm not sure. We're going to have another sub for Cockfosters here. Who's this going off for Cockfosters? So it's he's going off. Ah, right, okay. TD Sports, red button. Substitution for Cockfosters FC going off is number 11, Corey Ugboma. His replacement number 17, Adam Hastings. Don't concede. Ah, for fuck's sake. How many goals do we want to concede? What what a shit goal to concede.
Head-to-head.
3-2 now. I've got the United game on my phone. Morgan Gibbs White. Of course it is. That's now 1,000 goals scored in the Premier League this season. That's ridiculous. 1,000 goals scored in this season's Premier League. That's ridiculous, isn't it? It's crazy. 12 minutes to go left of this game then. And it looks like we're going to be going to extra time. Both teams have had chances. No keeper's been forced into any really big saves though. A lot of chances, but a lot of them wasted. I mean, both teams have hit the woodwork, so they've been a bit unlucky. Here comes Stoneham. Lewis Nagel. Ball forward, it's going to go straight to the keeper, surely. Whoa! He had to kick it because it was outside the penalty area. Goes out off a Stoneham head, and that is a throw into Cockfosters. Stoneham are going to make a substitution now. Shows the sub squad, please. Casemiro's going off. Yep. I said Casemiro's getting a standing ovation. Shame Casemiro's leaving because he's been absolutely sensational for United this season. He's been really good. It's a shame he's leaving, but at least he's getting a good ovation by the fans at least, which I'm pleased about. And he deserves it as well. Been amazing for United. Substitution for Stoneham, AFC Stoneham leaving the field, number 11, Duarte Martins. Coming on, number 12, Owen Fee. Surprised he took off Duarte Martins. He's been decent. Surprised he took him off. Great send-off for brilliant send-off for Casemiro. What a player. He's been brilliant for us. But I said he'd get subbed off. Knew he'd get a good send-off. And quite rightly so. So 10 minutes for one of these teams to get an important goal. Remember, neither of these teams have ever been champions of the FA Vase. Well, neither of them have ever been in the FA Vase Final, actually. So this is a new experience for both. But who's going to write their name in the history books? Who's going to be the hero in this game? Or will we have a hero? Well, we will have a hero at some point. Who's going to be the hero? Who's going to get the first goal? Will anyone get the first goal? Will it go to penalties? Loads of questions still to be answered. But 9 minutes remain. Here come Stoneham. Low cross. Shot blocked. Good block by the Cockfosters defender. Oh, that's a great pass to the right hand side. Here's Junior Moses, who in my opinion has been absolutely superb this game. I think he's a really, really good player. Luca Gordon plays it into the centre, and it goes straight back to an opposition player. Here comes Stoneham. Oh! Fee plays it through. They're in. This is a goal. Oh, you're joking! What a save by the keeper! That had to be a goal. That had to be a goal. Oh, an enormous chance for Stoneham. And who even was it with the bloody shot? Who is that? It's the bloody left back. Is it the left back? Yeah, Lewis Nagel. Lewis Nagel making the one in behind. No one tracks the one. And he gets the ball. He takes a touch, and he fires it. But it's. I mean, it's an easy save for the keeper, but it's a big save. It's a big save for Connor Sansom. Needed saving. That looked definitely. I thought that was definitely going to be a goal. Oh shoot! No. That Medway team in Kent won the FA Cup before Manchester United and Arsenal. The Royal Engineers in 1875 played on Great Lines right in the middle between Chatham and Gillingham. Well, thanks very much for that information, Matt. I shall sleep better knowing that. We know it was Gibbs White. Thank you, Harry. There's some of the Stoneham fans coming repping their team colours. Cockfosters fans wearing coats. It's sunny out there, but with red and white scarves. Two teams with small fan bases, but fan bases that love and support their club through thick and thin. Non-league fans are probably the best out there. You get some superb fan bases in non-league. Corner then for Stoneham. Swung in. Straight into the gloves of the goalkeeper, who's been pretty solid in goal. He's been solid in goal, Connor Sansom. Certainly solid from the corners. 6 minutes to go then. Long ball forward. Headed back to the goalkeeper by the Stoneham defender. Both defences have been fairly solid. There's going to be a double substitution in a moment for Cockfosters. Long ball forward, claims offside. The flag goes up immediately. Offside against Tom Annett, and double sub coming up for Cockfosters here.
He's got the ability to be able to come and just claim all of those crosses. Really relieves all the pressure from his defence.
Double substitution for Cockfosters. Leaving the field is number 21, Teddy Stacey.
Withdrawn to Max Jessup onto the pitch. Stacey's run himself into the ground. Terrific
Coming on the field to replace him is number 8, Max Jessup.
tireless runner. Max Jessup. Triple change, in fact, at this stage of the game.
And the second substitution for Cockfosters.
Shanuda, who is a forward player, also coming on.
Leaving the field is number 9, Kendall Gianfi.
To make way.
And the triple sub actually. Also leaving the field number 2, Egan and Tege. And replacing him.
Finish the game at right back. Change. I wonder, possibly overthinking it here, but I wonder if those 3 changes have been made with the penalty shootout in mind.
Well, you definitely think so. 5 minutes left, 4 minutes.
Is number 23, Joseph Shinoda.
You have one eye on
And number 12, Matt Shaw.
who's able to be able to
Took their time to bloody show who was actually going off. Now,
say there's a lot of time left.
I thought we got... do we not go to extra time if it... Does this game not go to extra time? Because they've just mentioned whether... They've just said they don't know if those subs are being made due to the penalty shootout. But does it go to penalties? It must go straight to penalties. I thought it was extra time if it was a draw. I thought this was an extra... I thought it was an extra time. Looks like it goes to penalties then. Well, we'll find out. But looks like it goes straight to a penalty shootout from what they're saying. I thought it was extra time. Okay, so it looks like it's 0-0 at the moment. Both teams are going to go for it. To be fair, this game has had penalties written all over it. It's had a draw written all over this. Both teams have had chances. They just can't score them. Can't score them. Both defences, to be fair, have been decent. Ooh. That's a free kick to Cockfosters inside of 1/2. Do not concede an equaliser. Oh no.
James Phillips will be kicking it to the goal down there. Being penalised this time. You see what I mean?
Jesus Christ. Every cup game I've been to this season below step 2 has gone straight to pens. Fair enough. I didn't know the FA Vase went to penalties at Wembley though. I do know all the FA Cup winners, just one team I cannot pronounce. Old Cafus, 1881, Old Cafusians and Blackburn won the Cup 4 in the War, Olympic in 1883, Rovers in 84, 85, 86. And I'll sleep better known. Thanks for that information. So who's going to be the hero then? We've got 2 minutes to find out. That's a dreadful pass. And Stoneham can get away with it. Now they're going to come forward with numbers. Ball to left hand side. That's a dreadful pass. And the Cockfosters player kept it in play. Plays it straight to Junior Moses. Low cross. Oh, just goes behind the player. It's back with him again. He's offside by a mile. I don't know how Moses has not got an assist, to be fair, for Cockfosters. He's been outstanding. He's been brilliant. He's very unlucky not to be... He's very unlucky not to have actually got a goal contribution in this game. But the low cross just goes behind the player. Is Laycock, see you later, skips past 2 challenges, past 3, plays it, ow. And then that's a tug, that's a free kick to Cockfosters. Alright, who's going to be champions here then? We're going to find out because we're going to added time in 30 seconds and then, if there's no winner, penalties. Quite a lot of Southend and Wilston fans making their way into the stadium. Oh, already in the stadium, actually. Some of them have actually come for both games, which is nice. Nice to see fans actually stay for both games rather than just one. The fourth official has indicated a minimum of 6 minutes of additional time. A minimum of 6 minutes of additional time. Where the hell's he got 6 minutes from? He's watch stopped. I know there's been some stop. I know there's been 1 or 2 stoppages. I mean 6 minutes worth. Long throw in for Cockfosters headed away. Kicked forward by Stoneham. 6 minutes at a time then. So basically on my clock, until when my clock gets to 51 minutes on that, then it means we've reached a 96. There's a shove on distance. Oh! Well saved by the goalkeeper. Manages to pluck it out of the air. Both keepers have been decent. Oh, don't consider. Ooh! 8 minutes at a time for United. I'm not surprised given the bloody... I'm not surprised the amount of time it took for VAR to give that United goal. Oh, Stoneham are in. Can they turn it on? No, he goes down far too easily. He's trying to hold the ball and he just loses it. Goes down so easily. He's looking for a penalty and he wasn't getting that. Never in a million years. No, never. Don't forget to join me later on, 4 PM, for the second final. The FA Trophy final between... Oh, sorry. The FA Trophy final between Southend United and Wealdstone. 4 PM start for that. Looking forward to that. And we are going to penalties if it ends as a draw. They've just as she said, going to penalties, getting ready for penalties. So the winners will receive 30,000 from this final, plus obviously some of the ticket sales as well, and also the losers get 15,000 plus of course other money as well. So, and of course all the money that they've got from earlier rounds as well they'll be getting as well, which is decent. So still decent money for 9th tier. For a 9th-tier club, decent money. 30k is a lot of money for a side that's in step 5 and below. Massive, big amount of money. 30,000. It's big for clubs like that. How has he not got a free kick there? Man, how has he not got a free kick there? What's this referee smoking? There should have been a free kick to Stoneham ages ago. Like 2 or 3 fouls, and he's just not giving them. He's like, no, no, no. Oh, dear me.
Brilliant play from Moses. He's had an outstanding game.
Stoneham coming forward. That's not a great ball. Cockfosters regain it. Nah, he goes down way too easily. Way too easily. Stoneham. Oh, that's a foul. How's that? How's that not a foul, referee? There you go. I was going to say. Blimey. I was going to say, where's the flicking foul? Oh. Getting their legs in a tangle there. Tis a foul on Latalia, whether the guy likes it or not. Tis a foul. Free kick was given. It's going to be a sub for Stoneham. Substitution for AFC Stoneham, replacing number 6, Ash Wells, is number 2, Ryan Cluett. Just to confirm, by the way, the reason I do this is I am actually a stadium announcer for Mask United in 9th tier. So doing all these, obviously I do streams anyway, but I do a lot of the announcing as well on stream, and that's just all part. That's just practice for me when I do it outside. I was announcer for a cup final, an amateur cup final actually, that Mask were hosting between Beedale and Linthorpe Academicals, and that was decent. I enjoyed that. It was good. The chairman of the North Riding Football League was impressed and was pleased that I did it. So, final moments of the game, and it's going to be a free kick for Cockfosters, which is going to be taken by the keeper right to the halfway line. It's swung forward towards the penalty area, headed up by a Stoneham player. Cockfosters regain it again. Foul. What? Oh no, fair actually. Maybe not then. Go on, finish it, lads. Finish it. Oh! How have we hit the post? How have we hit the post there, you tit? Oh, how have you hit the? Oh, no wonder it's Delors. Say no more then. Delors hit the bloody woodwork. That's not surprising. One more chance. One more chance, referee. Yep, one more chance for Stoneham. Offside flag is up, and that will be that, I think. That should be that. Oh, there's another substitution. Right, this is just for the penalty shootout, I think. Who's coming off? Who's gone off? Substitution for AFC Stoneham, replacing number 8, Alex Welch, is number 16, Jim Orvis. And that's it. Full-time score at Wembley Stadium in the 2026 FA Vase Final. AFC Stoneham 0, Cockfosters FC 0. Shoot. Oh! Oh, what a save. Save. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2026 FA Vase Final will now be decided by a penalty shootout. I get rid of the not the scoreboard, but I get rid of the timer on when it's penalties. Penalty shootout, then it is. So, I've put it in the chat there. Full time 0-0 between Stoneham and Cockfosters in the FA Vase Final, and we will now go to a penalty shootout. So the FA Vase will now be decided by penalty shootout. Just hope United have won. Get in there. Thank heavens for that. So Bruno Fernandes gets an assist next week for United again. If he gets an assist against Brighton, he's broken the assist record. Your collection appointment is to... no shit, I know that, thank you.
As I said before, it's such a cool way to lose. What are the managers saying to the players in this situation, presumably?
Well, I've got to say, I think both sets of fans and both coaches, I think, will be very proud of their players because they've gone toe-to-toe against each other. They've battled, and you know, I think they can be proud, even if they can be proud even if the team loses. You know, getting to Wembley is no easy feat, certainly for teams of this calibre. But to get to Wembley for the very first time for both of these clubs, that is massive. And I know the prize money doesn't sound like much, but believe me, 30 grand plus all the money they'll get from the from throughout the tournament as well. That is massive. 30 grand for the winner, which doesn't sound like much, but to a team that relies mostly on fan funding and prize money, yeah, 30 grand is a lot for a team that's in the 9th tier. It's a lot. It's massive for them. Well, we got the win. That's all I care about. United finished their own games, and that is 400 games. That's the 400 now. Manchester United have now completed 400 Premier League games at Old Trafford when leading at half-time without losing. 400 games without losing when leading at half-time at Old Trafford. That is ridiculous. That's crazy. That's superb as well. Magnificent. Another record that keeps extending. You indeed have. Indeed. So here we go. And once again, the very best of luck to both teams here. And they are going to need it. It is penalty shootout time. Both sets of fans, both teams up for it. Who's going to be hero and who's going to be the villain? The best of luck to both teams. Here we go. It's penalty shootout time in the FA Vase Final. Who is going to win it? Is it going to be AFC Stoneham? Or is it going to be Cockfosters FC? Let's find out. Here we go. Come on, get in the goal. I can tell you what, I can tell that they are. The players are nervous. You can tell they're nervous. They're up for it, but they are nervous. You can tell by some of the faces that they are bricking it. This is big. This is quite big, this. Cockfosters goalkeeper just heading towards the goal as well, Sansom. And is it going to be taken on the, is it taken on the left goal? Is it going to be the left goal where I think the Southend fans are going to, it's where the Southend fans are going to be today. Referee's just talking to both of the goalkeepers, Elliot Bell, talking to Sansom and Callum Lee. I think he's just reminding them not to come off the goal line. And these penalties, as expected, will be taken in front of the Southend United fans that have already made their way into the stadium. A big moment for these two teams in the 5th step of English football. A big moment for both of these teams. It's AFC Stoneham to take the first penalty. Connor Sampson will be getting in goal for Cockfosters. Some of the coaches can't even look. First penalty to be taken for Stoneham. Good penalty. Callum Laycock, 1-0. Sends the keeper the wrong way. Cool as you like. Bottom of the net. First penalty for Cockfosters is going to be taken by George Lataya. George Lataya. The number 13. Let's hope it's not unlucky 13 for them today. George Lataya against the goalkeeper Callum Lee. Right-footed penalty. Oh, cool as you like. That is a beautiful pen. Goalkeeper sent the wrong way. Just slots it low past the goalkeeper. Easy as you like. 2 penalties and they're both being coolly taken. 2 cool penalties. Really cool penalties.
Thompson now just turned 37 years of age. All the experience in the world.
Jake Thompson, number 26 for Stoneham, is going to be taking their second penalty today. Can he score against Sansom? Right-footed, slotted into the far corner, cool as you like. And he's getting the Southend fans up as well. He's doing this. The Southend fans coming in. Just literally cool, calm. Slots it in the far corner. Keeper sent the wrong way. Beautiful. 3 cool penalties so far. Tell you what, they're good on the penalties. Adam Hastings, the substitute, is going to take the next penalty for Cockfosters. Oh, it's saved! Saved by Callum Lee. It was a poor penalty. Keeper guessed left. Guessed the correct way. Was a poor penalty. Pretty easy save in the end for the goalkeeper. And it's advantage Stoneham. Nah, it's a poor pen. Poor connection, poor penalty. Easy save. Pretty easy save in the end for Callum Lee. It's a poor penalty. Advantage Stoneham. Cockfosters with their first miss of the penalty shootout. Absolutely not. Still a long way to go. Straight down the middle. It seemed to, for some reason, it went onto a black screen for a moment. Straight down the middle for Stoneham. Stoneham lead 3-1. I can't tell you who it was that actually took the pen. It would be guesswork trying to work out who bloody took the penalty because it buffered for some reason. So I don't know who took the penalty. This is a big penalty, by the way, for Cockfosters. This has to go in. If they miss this, then... Oh, good penalty. Max Jessup, low. Cool as you like. So he needed to score it. If he hadn't scored that, then Stoneham would have been trying to score for the win. Next penalty then for Stoneham is going to be taken by Tyrrell Sampson. I didn't change that. Tyrrell Sampson with the next penalty then for Stoneham, penalty number 4. They've been 100% so far. Good pen. Match point. It is match point for Stoneham. All 4 penalties, sending the goalkeeper the wrong way. They've all been cool pens. It is match point for Stoneham. Cockfosters must score this penalty. It is Junior Moses, who's been probably one of the best players on the pitch today. He has to score this to keep Cockfosters in it. Otherwise, Stoneham will be the FA Vase champs. This has to go in the net. Junior Moses versus Callum Lee. Has to score. And he doesn't. He's blazed it over. And that's it. The winners of the 2026 Isuzu FA Vase AFC Stoneham. Wow. Yeah, Junior Moses blazes his penalty over the bar. Cockfosters lose on penalties. And the team who won their domestic league for the first time have won the FA Vase. The FA Vase and the league title in the same season. Not bad going for Stoneham, that is it. That is a really, really good season for them, isn't it? The FA Vase Champions, congratulations to AFC Stoneham. Devastating for Cockfosters, commiseration to them, but they gave it all. They gave it their all. They played well, but at the end of the day, penalty shootout. It's all a matter of luck, really, in penalty shootouts. Sometimes luck's on your side, and sometimes luck isn't on your side. Heartbreaking for them, but I tell you what, well done to them because they have played. They played well, and they made it. They made it difficult. They made it difficult for Stoneham at times. So, Stoneham win on penalties by 4 goals to 2 on penalties. And they win the FA Vase for the very first time. I have a mate at Wembley who's from Stoneham, lives in Bristol, plays him. Yep. Well, congratulations to Stoneham. A brilliant achievement, winning the league and winning the FA Vase. I would stay on for the celebrations, but I've got to go and sort out my dinner. Don't forget, we are back live later on at 4 p.m. for the FA Trophy final between Southend United and Wealdstone. 2 teams from the Vanarama from the Enterprise National League going head-to-head in the FA Trophy. Thanks very much for joining us. Hopefully we'll see you all in about 100 minutes. No, sorry. Hopefully we'll see you in about 80 minutes, I beg your pardon, at 4 p.m. for the FA Trophy final. If not, I wish you all a fantastic day. Congratulations to Stoneham. Commiserations to Cockfosters. Decent final. And well done to Stoneham. Thanks for joining us. And hopefully I'll see you later for the FA Trophy. If not, have a great weekend. Take care. And the winners, once again, of the 2026 FA Vase AFC Stoneham. We'll see you at 4 p.m.